Good evening. We welcome you live to Sweetwater High School tonight. The Sweetwater Wildcats at home, hosting the Oneida Indians in a non-region matchup. Sweetwater 4-3 overall, Oneida 4-3 overall. An important game. Solid matchup for the Wildcats tonight. It should be a good one. Glad you're with us tonight. Sweetwater loading the box, handoff, and they're going to hit it in the backfield. Murphy going to wrap up Hutcherson and drop him for a loss. Back 3rd and goal at the 6-yard line. High formation again. Bryan under center, straight drop, looking for the fade pattern in the end zone. Receiver out there. It's going to be broken up in the corner of the end zone. Isaiah Stiles with great defense. The intended 4th down and 7 as Oneida lines up to go for the Sweetwater 15 shotgun. Bryan drops, looking to throw, fires across the middle, incomplete, broken up by Landon Murphy. 1st and 20 for Oneida, their own 42-yard line. Out of shotgun, Brock Ryan takes a snap, setting up the screen, and Sweetwater defends it well.
Yeoman's all over that one.
Fakes the jet sweep, and there comes the pressure. The quarterback lost the football. It's stripped. It's on the ground. Back at the 29-yard line. Third down and 31 from their own 43-yard line. In trouble, and he's going to be sacked. Gus Campbell with the initial pressure, and then the sack on the play. Keldon Jolly finished it up. Vegas takes the snap, dropping, looking to throw. Fires to the outside, complete to Gus Campbell. Campbell fights off the would-be tackler, nosing for the goal line. Does he get there? He could not reach out and break the plane. There's 1st and goal. Dacus trying the keeper. And second effort, no signal yet from the officials. And there's a signal. Touchdown. Wildcats. Nolan Dacus. Time to get a stop, get the football back for your offense. There's a kick, and it's going to be muffed at the 2-yard line. Picked up at the 7. And Sweetwater's defense right there at the 10-yard line. So 1st and 10, Oneida at their own 10-yard line. Sweetwater loading up the box. Pistol formation for the Indians. Here's handoff. Gilbert, he's hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Wildcats. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Wildcats to the lead. The defensive score. And they're going to go for 2, obviously, to try to put the lead on 3.
Bono getting all the congratulations over here. He's got those long white sleeves on, too. That's what I saw.
And Dacus looking to throw. 2-point conversion. They can pull it down and run into the end zone. Scamper to the 2-point conversion. They're on 20-yard line. Handoff. Running back. He lost the football again, and Sweetwater's going to recover it at the 26-yard line. Jeremiah Paris has it. Single back, Fitch, 3 receivers split out far side. Handoff, Fitch. Fitch hit at the line of scrimmage, spins up, it breaks 3 tacklers, Fitch to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Ty Fitch. Broke 3 tackles to make it happen. Would not quit. Touchdown.
Sweetwater's expecting the onside. Got the hands team out.
Kid to kick it away. Going to be the onside. It's down the center of the field, and Jeremiah Paris is going to cover it up. 45 seconds now to go in the game, 22-19. Sweetwater is going to improve to 5-3 on the season. 3-game winning streak. Oneida is going to fall to 4-4. One more kneel down will do it for the Wildcats. And what looked like was headed toward a loss for Sweetwater. Turned into a big Wildcat win. There's the kneel down, and the clock's moving. 15 seconds. Clock can't be stopped. And Sweetwater won't have to run another play. In crazy fashion, the Sweetwater Wildcats with a big win at home. They defeat the Oneida Indians. King Barong Stadium on Carter Field, 22-19 the final.
Hey, and there's some happy people listening in on that. Kelvin Franco, Jalen Smith, Adam Dow, Hannah and Bridget Blankenship, all tuning in from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I wonder what in the world could they be doing down there.
A big win for the Sweetwater Wildcats tonight at home, a comeback victory. They defeat Oneida 22-19 the final. We're going to step away. We come back to the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show, brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford.
You had guts. That's what I'm talking about. You never rang the bell and you kept fighting. That's right.
The Wildcat Wrap-Up Show, brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. The best dealership experience guaranteed.
Welcome into the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show, brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. What a ball game tonight here from King Barong Stadium. Sweetwater with a comeback win, 22-19 over Oneida. And that's the kind of win that can do a lot for your football program.
Oh, it is. When you talk about momentum and something to build off of, yeah, being down, they're starting the fourth quarter, looks like everything's against you, and then suddenly, boom, you're winning.
Scoring got started, 3:09 to go in the first quarter. It was a 23-yard field goal by Oneida. They went up 3-0. That's what the score was at the half. Oneida kept the football. That's where it got crazy. Oneida kept the football for basically 11 and a half minutes, all about 30 seconds of the third quarter. And
the crazy part, they scored in the 30 seconds they didn't have the football.
Yeah. They had to punt after that and back Sweetwater up the 1 yard line. A penalty for the Wildcats. Backed it up to the half-yard line. Next play is safety, and Oneida led 5-0. Then, just 20 seconds later, after the ensuing kickoff, Oneida got a good return. They started out 1st and 10 at the Sweetwater 42-yard line. Ben Gilbert with a 42-yard touchdown run. And Oneida led 12-0 at the end of the third quarter. Sweetwater finally got on the board after a 10-play, 67-yard drive, 8:11 to go in the fourth quarter. A 1-yard quarterback keeper by Nolan Dacus. The extra point by Prince was good. It was a 12-7 Oneida lead at that point. 7:55, just 16 seconds later, after the ensuing kickoff, Oneida was back up to their own 10-yard line. A fumble recovery, scoop and score by the Wildcats. 2-point conversion run by Dacus was good, and it was 15-12. Sweetwater took the lead. And then Sweetwater added to the total after another defensive takeaway, coming at 4:36 to go in the ball game. A 15-yard touchdown run by Fitch, the extra point good, 22-12. But Oneida got a good kickoff return and set themselves up with a short field and at the 38-yard line, and then a 15-yard pass on the pass from Brock Ryan to his tight end Wade for the touchdown. The extra point good, and it was 22-19 at that point, but then Sweetwater able to hang on for the victory. The big victory, 22-19 to improve to 5-3 overall. And Coach, that's one of the best, if not the best, wins since you've been here.
That's a big one right there, man. Kind of speechless. I'm tired from running up here, and just the moment's surreal. You know, we sit and work with these kids every day. What we've been doing for going on 2 years now, you're finally starting to see it come into fruition. It's growing. You know, it's happening, and I couldn't be prouder of our guys. This was a good Oneida football team. They're big. they're big. They're a lot bigger than what we are, and they're physical. You know, it's not just that they're big and stand on the line of scrimmage, but they're big and they get off the ball. But our guys found a way to win, and that's what we talked about at halftime is we got to find a way to score. And it don't matter if it's on offense, defense, special teams. We got to score, and our guys answered the call. They never gave up. They fought. They played their guts out, and, man, I couldn't be prouder of them. They're coming into their own, and we're doing it at the right time. It's a good time to get hot.
For people that like old school football, tonight was one of their kind.
Yeah,
a slobber knocker kind of a game.
Yeah, it really was. And I like old school football.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it should be played, and we played it that way today. We were slow to get started. We've got to establish the line of scrimmage on the offensive side of the ball earlier, but we did what it took to win. I thought our offensive staff done a good job coming out in the second half when they finally got the football of opening the defense up by getting the ball out on the perimeter, and then it allowed us to get to our inside run game. And so, but yeah, it's a slobber knocker of a football game, and proud of our guys for answering the bell there.
Crazy third quarter. Oneida got the opening kick of the third quarter, kept the football for basically 11 and a half minutes of the 12, had to punt, and then they ended up scoring. They got to safety and then scored a touchdown all in just a few seconds, and you got down 12-0. A lot of teams would have quit at that point. It looked like we're fighting an uphill battle at this point, but your team didn't.
No, and we've turned that corner as a program. They're not quitters. They're going to fight. They're going to fight to the end. It don't matter what the scoreboard is. They're going to go try to win the next play. And that's not saying that we're going to dominate every snap, every quarter, every game, but it is saying that we're going to fight. My dad, Coach Senior, going right along with Military Appreciation Night, him being a veteran, gave the pregame speech to our team tonight, and it was about him earning his Green Beret when he was in Special Forces training. And he says, in their team, and his Charlie team, they had a bell they could ring, and if it got hard, they could ring it at any time, and they could quit. In his team, the 6 that were left of 15, before they started their last segment, they took the ringer out of their bell, because there wasn't no quit in them, and that was our speech tonight coming into this game, and our kids. It's just funny how it works out because that describes our game tonight. There was no bail on our sideline that we wasn't quitting, we wasn't ringing it, we were going to fight to the end, and that's what they did. And good things happen when you do that.
The way they played tonight, how fitting was it for your defense to score to take the lead?
Yeah, pretty awesome. I think yesterday, everything runs together, but I think yesterday we talked about how I thought our defense was starting to come into their own. I think we're starting to play a little better brand of defensive football right now. And so for them to play as well as they did in the first half and then to come out and force 2 huge turnovers in the second half says a lot about them, says a lot about our team. But it was huge. It was a huge momentum shift for our team. And, with that touchdown on defense, Salt and Light, we'll have our team some apple turnovers come Monday, and we appreciate them for that. So there's a little plug for them. Very, very grateful for that.
We just need a little clarification because your vantage point is better than ours. On that touchdown, it was Yeoman's on the strip, correct?
I don't have a clue.
The more important question, we're pretty sure about that. Was it Murphy or Bono scooped it up?
They're asking me in the room over there, and I don't know. I'm 5'8", and I'm on a football field with a crayon. I can't see over there.
It was 1 or 7. It's hard to tell from up here from us all the way across the field.
We'll be able to see on the drone film copy. But and actually, if Landon Murphy were around, he'd let me know it right now.
He's right there, and I'm about to ask him. Bryan can probably hear me yell out this window.
Coach, this is a game. This is just an incredible. I know you're incredibly proud of your football team.
Yes.
And just keep carrying them on. That's 3 wins in a row now, and I know you want to add 2 more to that list. But man, I know you want to go run around this field for 3 or 4 laps and just enjoy this one. And
we're going to enjoy this one for a day.
Happy for you, proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. Go Cats.
So we're head football coach Tommy Bunch, his team 22-19, and gets the win. And Murphy, you got Murphy, and he'd not take credit for it. It's Bono.
He's straight up honest. He said it's Bono, but then he goes, but you can give it to me if you want. Love them both. I was pretty sure I seen that guy with the white sleeves pick that thing up.
It's hard to see. That was way on the other side of the field. A lot of players, but Artie from the beginning was saying it's Bono because of the sleeves. We couldn't tell 1 or 7 over there, but that was a big play. But you got to feel happy for Coach Bunch.
Oh yeah,
a big win. I mean, this is a good Oneida football team. There ain't no way about it. No other way to describe it. They're good.
They're good, and like you said, they're big.
Yeah.
Like I said, other than the uniforms, that D line looked good.
All right, you're listening to the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. Let's do our final game stats here. First for Oneida, 19 points on the board. They had 10 first downs, 29 rushes for 119 yards, 14 for 20 passing, 97 yards, 49 total plays for 216 yards total offense, 7 penalties for 70 yards, and that was a big penalty there at the end. That face mask, when it looked like they were going to stop Sweetwater and maybe get the ball back with a little bit of time on the clock and maybe have a shot to go down the field there. But 7 penalties for 70 yards. Turned the ball over twice. That's the two big ones as well. One went for a touchdown, and one other one set up another touchdown was to propel Sweetwater to the lead. They were 5 for 10 on third down, 0 for 1 on fourth down. Time of possession, 28 minutes, 42 seconds. For Sweetwater, 22 points on the board, 8 first downs in the ball game. Ran the ball 26 times for just 43 yards. 11 for 13 passing, 85 yards. 39 total plays for 128 yards total offense. 2 penalties for 15 yards. 1 turnover. 2 for 6 on third down, 0 for 1 on fourth down. Time possession, 18 minutes, 33 seconds. Oneida scored 3 in the first quarter. Sweetwater nothing, no points in the second quarter, 3-0 the Oneida lead at the half. And it was Oneida scoring 9 in the third quarter. The last 30 seconds of the third quarter scored 9. And then Sweetwater outscored Oneida 22-7 in the fourth quarter for the 22-19 victory. Scoring by individuals, stats by individuals, I should say. I used to saying scoring by individuals in basketball season. Fitch, the leading rusher, 10 carries, 39 yards, and a touchdown. Dacus had a touchdown rushing and then had the 2-point conversion run. Dacus 11 for 13 passing, 85 yards. Paris, leading receiver, 5 receptions, 38 yards. Stiles had 4 receptions, 31 yards. Big Ben Gilbert, the running back for Oneida, 12 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown. But he had the big fumble that was scooped for the touchdown. Ryan, their quarterback, 14 for 20, 97 yards and a touchdown. Their leading receiver, Keaton, 6 receptions, 39 yards. It was Wade, their tight end. He had a touchdown reception on the night there. That's our final game stats. Bryan Nile, our stat man, doing a good job for us. You're listening to the Wildcat Wrap-Up Show brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. We're going to step away for another timeout. When we come back after the break, we'll have score updates from around the area, and then we'll select our Domino's player of the game. Sweetwater wins 22-19.
People's Bank of East Tennessee is cheering on all our local high school teams this season. Visit any of our local branches and show your support for your school by getting a custom Sweetwater Wildcats, Sequoia Chiefs, or Tellico Plains Bears School Spirit debit card. They offer online and mobile banking, bill pay, mobile check deposits, as well as person-to-person payments. People you know, people you trust. People's Bank. Locally owned and serving the community since 1997. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We've got everything you need for building and remodeling. Valley Building Supply. Like cabinets, flooring, electrical and plumbing. Valley Building Supply. We're here to understand and help you with your plan. Nobody takes care of you better. The right people and materials, we bring them all together. If you need it for your house, inside or out, go to Valley Building Supply.
Great price.
Check us out online at valleybuildingsupplytn.com.
Sweetwater sure knows how to do Halloween, and we're inviting you to Historic Halloween in downtown Sweetwater on October 31st from 5 to 8 p.m. at our Sweetwater Depot. Come on out for candy stations, dance parties, vendors, trunk or treat, and so much more. Put on your best costume and let's dance the night away.
The staff at Napa Auto Parts in Sweetwater would like to thank their loyal customers for supporting their business for all these years. Napa Auto Parts has proudly served Sweetwater and the surrounding area since 1973. Owner Scott Skinner and his staff have the expertise to help you find whatever part you need. They have the know-how, the Napa know-how. Stop by and see your friends at Napa Auto Parts on Main Street in Sweetwater, or call 337-3555.
Headed out of town or need a safe spot for your pup during the day? Sarah's Paw Paradise in Sweetwater has you covered. With plenty of outdoor space, secure kennels, and social time with other dogs, your furry friend will feel right at home. Everything is provided. All we need is your pet's vaccine documentation and, of course, your fur baby. Give your dog the fun, care, and comfort they deserve at Sarah's Paw Paradise. They are located at 1014 North Main Street in Sweetwater. Call 423-836-8639.
Looking for good home cooking right here in Sweetwater? Come to Sweetwater Crossings. We're serving up hot breakfast and hearty lunches Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Enjoy daily specials like smoked sausage and sauerkraut, cube steak and gravy, meatloaf, chicken livers, beef stew, country fried steak, plus fresh vegetables, soups, and homemade desserts. We've got pies and cobblers, just like Grandma made. Sweetwater Crossings, where friends meet and nobody leaves hungry.
I'm Scott Wilson, principal broker and owner of Realty Executives Main Street in Sweetwater. We are the true area experts in real estate. Our knowledgeable team will assist you in selling or buying your next property. We provide hard work and attention to detail to make sure we deliver the results you're looking for. Contact Realty Executives Main Street today. We're located at 307 North Main Street, Sweetwater, or call 423-836-9494.
Wildcat wrap-up show brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford. Sweetwater wins over Oneida, scoring 22 in the fourth quarter. They win 22-19. One of those scores being a defensive score, which verified it was Bryson Bono scooping it up and getting in the end zone. We were trying to verify who stripped it. We know who we think.
We're still trying to.
But we. Still waiting to do our Domino's player of the game. Before we do that, what kind of score updates you got?
All right, again, in the region, Kingston with a bye, Austin East at Carter, fourth quarter, 34-0 Carter. McMahon Central hosting Tellico, halftime, 28-14 Central. Only game between district opponents, region opponents tonight. Meigs County is at Scott County. In the third quarter, it's Meigs 23-14. Sequoia on a bye tonight. Other teams around the area, Greenback at home leading Oakdale 21-0 at the half. Polk County still leading Eagleton Academy in the fourth quarter, 23-13. That's big over in Oneida's region. Walker Valley goes up to Lenoir City and wins 63-7. Loudon loses at home to Ray County 28-7, and down at Red Bank halftime, Red Bank leads McMinn County 14-3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're now ready to select our Domino's player of the game. We've been trying to figure out some things to help us make this decision. You want to say anything before I say it?
Nope, go right ahead.
All right. Just because the complete game and we kept calling his name tonight and really felt like he played the game of his career so far. Tonight our Domino's player of the game, Dominic Yeomans.
Absolutely. Talked about during the game, a kid that was not in the starting lineup at the beginning of the season, but I've been coming to practice all year long. I've been seeing this kid. He works his butt off. Worked his way into the starting lineup a couple of weeks ago, and then, like you just said, he's a senior. So we've been watching the whole time he's here, and this is definitely his night. He played the best game that we've seen. We know for a fact he had a sack. I've got him for at least 5 tackles. As I was explaining to Murphy here earlier, I'm always good to miss a couple because we tried to get some clarification. Murphy was on the field, Landon Murphy, like what was going on out there. And when he answered our questions, then the next thing he wanted to know was how many tackles I had. And, of course, when I told him what I have and that I may have missed a couple, he looked at me like, maybe you missed more than a couple. But all that being said, tonight, Dominic Yeomans is the Dominoes player of the game. And
we were trying to determine. We think he was the one that stripped
we
the
are
football
in
that
full
led
belief
to the scoop and score.
that he had that strip. Full belief. So is everyone that we've checked with so far. We're progressing with the YouTube, with the video, but we don't have the ability to run it back yet and check real time.
Well, defensive stats are hard. So if anybody's out there complaining about that, if you want to volunteer to help with defensive stats.
Yeah, that's a job for Murphy here when he gets done in a couple years. He can come up here and try it himself.
So congratulations to Dominic Yeomans, our Dominoes player of the game. A big win for Sweetwater tonight here at home. They come back and defeat Oneida 22-19. Sweetwater improves to 5-3 on the season. And next week, get back into region play as they will host the McMinn Central Chargers, and that should be another good one, another evenly matched game, you feel like, and that's going to really count for something next week.
It is, and according to what Coach Norwood was saying at halftime, if this Meigs Scott score holds and Meigs County wins that ball game, yes, Sweetwater still has to play Scott, but a win next week would put them in a good position where he was saying to actually lock up a home, not just
He's
a playoff.
saying they would lock up second place in the region if Sweetwater defeats McMinn Central next week. So we'll have all those scenarios and start looking into that deeper. But it's a big one regardless. Sweetwater needs it for their playoff picture and can really help themselves. And, again, everything's still in Sweetwater's. They control their own destiny. They just have to win football games. And so that's a big one next week.
That's a good position. That's the best position to be in, where you don't worry.
Position to be in. I mean,
you don't worry about anybody else.
Yep.
We go win, we get what we want, and that's the position every team wants to be in.
Yep. So that'll be a big one next week. If you can't make it, you can catch the game on all the avenues. Right here on WMTY 98.3 FM or WDEH AM 800. You can stream the audio online at either WMTY983.com or WDEHradio.com, or you can catch the live stream on our YouTube page, and we appreciate Volunteer Federal Bank for sponsoring that live stream. I want to thank our sponsors who've sponsored this broadcast tonight one more time. Somebody stole my sheet, didn't they? Where'd it go? Stall, Artie.
Well, hey, Military Appreciation Night here at the stadium too. So we want to send a big thank you to. We've given shout-outs all night long, but to anyone that has served this country and put it all on the line for the rest of us, big shout-out to you.
I found it. And I agree with what you just said. Ag Central Co-op, C&E Heating and Air, City of Sweetwater, Choda, Domino's, Fairweather Financial, Fat Hats Grill, Sweetwater Family Eye Care, Jackie Jones Ford, McDonald's, Napa Auto Parts, Paramount Insurance, People's Bank of East Tennessee, Realty Executives Main Street, Sarah's Paw Paradise, Sweetwater Hospital Association, Sweetwater Crossing, Sweetwater Insurance Agency, Star Regional Medical Center, Tennessee Metal Products, Valley Building Supply, Valley Insurance, and Volunteer Federal Bank. Thank you to our sponsors. One other thing, be sure you go on the 98.3 Facebook page and find the post. We're picking the Alabama-Tennessee game. Pick the winner and the score. Whoever's closest wins a $50 gift card to El Jacal Mexican Restaurant in Sweetwater. That contest brought to you by Valley Insurance. You have until 7:30 tomorrow to get that done, so get on there and put in your prediction and see if you can win that gift card. Thank you, Valley Insurance. Sweetwater wins 22-19. That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Again, McMinn Central here next week. That should be a good one. For Artie Gross here with me, Bryan Nile, Riley Hamill running the camera for us, Jacob Keener back at the station running Master Controls. I'm Brian Burchfield saying good night, everybody.
The Wildcat Wrap-Up Show has been brought to you by Jackie Jones Ford, the place to go to buy or sell your vehicle.
You've been listening to Sweetwater Wildcats football, a presentation of Horn Radio Sports on Oldies 98.3 FM WMTY. Tonight's game has been brought to you in part by
Ag Central Co-op, CNE Heating and Air Conditioning, City of Sweetwater, Chota Community Health Services, Domino's, Fairweather Financial, Fat Hats Grill, Sweetwater Family Eye Care, Jackie Jones Ford, McDonald's, Napa Auto Parts, Paramount Insurance Services, People's Bank of East Tennessee, Realty Executives Main Street, Sarah's Paw Paradise, Sweetwater Hospital Association, Sweetwater Crossings, Sweetwater Insurance Agency, Star Regional Medical Center, Tennessee Metal Products, Valley Building Supply, Valley Insurance, and Volunteer Federal Bank.
The voice of the Wildcats, WMTY and WDEH.
Thank you so much for watching SHS TV. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Be sure to subscribe and help support our channel by turning on notifications so you're the first to know when we post a new video.